Good morning, my loving Tiffany Thinks family. It's the day of treatment, so we're on session 3. Yeah, session 3, which is good because it needs to be done and I'm ready. I'm so ready to go and get it done. I know it's going to be a hectic few days, but it will pass. You know, I need to keep telling myself it's going to pass. So I have to kind of take on these 3 days. I've got all of the anti-sickness, I've got all the medication, so it's going to make me drowsy and hopefully I'll just kind of sleep through the pain, sleep through the nausea, vomiting. So yeah, I'm not wearing the wig because it's treatment day and the wig is just there for when I want to have it, as you know, when I feel like I want to wear it. Whereas today I just want to go in, get the treatment done. I've got my headband on and my hair is all brushed out. My hairdresser definitely said make sure to brush your hair every day. She said once a day you've got to brush your hair, because even if clumps fall out you don't want it to get stuck, because she said it was quite tough to kind of go through it, because where I was so scared to brush it because I was seeing so much fallout, I kind of left it for a few days. And then when I went to her, she goes, no, without fail, every day, once a day, just brush it. And if your hair falls out, that's fine. It's just because that was the hair that was going to fall anyways. Instead it's just kind of stuck in. So that was a good way of thinking about it, because I kept thinking if I brush my hair, if I don't brush my hair, then less hair will fall out. But it doesn't really work like that at all. I just assumed that's kind of how it works, but no. So yeah, we are going, Amma and I are going to the hospital and we're going to get this done and then come back. I have had breakfast. Amma gave me some toast. She actually made French toast, so I didn't really have a choice. She was like, you have to eat before treatment, and it's true. As much as I don't like eating first thing in the morning, it is important to not go on an empty stomach, because I think that makes me feel more sick. And after the treatment I don't eat because I'm just like, no, nothing, I don't want any food. So it is good that I've had some food. And yeah, because I know today I just won't eat. So glad I had that. And yeah, let's go. Let's put on a coat and we shall get this all done, and then we'll have a little kind of time off. Matt will take Baxter off. I don't think I need a blood test. I don't know if that's booked in. I need to speak to my nurse and see if I need to go in or whether I can just get, I think it should be okay for Matt to remove Baxter, because that's what happened last time. And I didn't need a blood test, so I might not need it this time round. We'll see. We'll just see what the plans are. Either way, I'm okay. If I need to go in to have a blood test done, that's fine as well. I also just want to say, you know, like my perfume and things, I don't put perfume on the day I have treatment, because I don't want to link this smell back to the chemo or hospital. So on the days I have treatment, I kind of don't wear any perfume. I wear deodorant, but I don't wear perfume. So today is a no perfume day. I love that perfume, so for me, I don't want to be put off by that smell. Just stopped over before I have my treatment, got a lemonade because I feel like this might help. You know, if I'm feeling a bit yucky, I'll just try the lemonade and see, we'll see if that helps. I have an appointment today. My name's Tiffany. Perfect, thank you. I have taken my pre-meds, steroids and anti-sickness. All the pre-meds have been taken. You have to wait half an hour, and then I'm going to have the clinical trial drug, and then another lot of meds, and then Baxter. So it's going to be a very long session, but it's going to be worth it in the end. Amma's here. She's having a tuna sandwich and a cup of tea. I'm not having anything because I already had breakfast, and also I don't want to eat too much where I start to feel sick. I don't want to feel like I need to vomit. So I've had my breakfast, you know, so hopefully I don't have that. I always get this like gagging feeling, like oh, I keep doing that, and that's what I don't want. So I'm going to get all the anti-sickness. It's all like prescribed, so if I need it I'll just ask the nurse. But yeah, all good, all ready to start. Emma's got snacks. She's got salted popcorn. Sweet popcorn. Ready salted. I asked for some crisps. So, and a water bottle. Emma's haul. Emma's food haul. Oh my goodness, it's been rough, really rough. They've given me extra anti-sickness because I kept having a feeling of having to vomit, but nothing actually coming out. So they gave me an injection twice. So hopefully that should settle things down. We're leaving the medical day unit, all done. I've got Baxter in my bag. Long day, isn't it? What time is it? 6:40. Very late. We just need to pick up some meds as well. Mum's gone to get the medication. I'm just sitting here at the main reception. I feel sick. I feel so sick. Hey my loving Tiffany Thinks family, today is the day that Baxter gets removed, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of do shorter videos just because I'm so tired. So I thought this will be one video and the next video I can have a little nap in between and then get ready to go to the hospital because my hospital appointment isn't until later on. I just think, you know, I know some people said they like really long videos, some people like really short videos, and for me it's just kind of seeing how I feel. And there's some days where I can sit and edit and come back and edit some more, but there's some days I'm just editing in bed and it's a shorter video, so I'm gonna try and do a bit of both. I've had a shower and I feel really nice and fresh. I am going to have a bit of a relaxing day today before the appointment because basically Baxter normally gets removed at home if Matt can do it, but because they need to have blood tests done this time round, they've just booked me in Sutton, which is so good because it's so much closer and there's parking, and I think because I've had all my treatments in Sutton, it'll be nice to kind of see all the nurses again and just update them, talk to them, see how they are as well. So I'm very excited to go to the day unit just to see them and just tell them I'm okay, and just see what they're up to as well, because I know, because you know when you're there so much you kind of get to know them. And yeah, very excited to see everyone and get my blood test done, get Baxter off, then I am free, you know, I'll be free for a little while. I'm going to use this toner. This is the Medic 8 one. My sister swears by this and she was telling me to put it on, not every day, but just when I feel a few kind of dry patches or a little bit of spots, which I'm getting around here. So I'm going to try it just with a little cloth. I did try it when I first got it and then I was umming and ahhing, and I had all that, you know, when I was having the immunotherapy my skin was peeling off, so I didn't want to aggravate it. So my skin's not bad with this treatment, so let's use a little bit of this. I'm just going to put it around my cheeks under here. This time the treatment, so I came home and I was vomiting. I don't know how I managed to hold myself together, but as soon as I came home I vomited all night. Then I took all the anti-sickness in one go. Usually I like to spread it out so that it's right, if it's one at midnight I can wake up and have one at 4 or what. But where I was vomiting so much, I thought, right Tiff, take all of the anti-sickness and just go to sleep. And so all of yesterday I was asleep, and now I woke up pretty late as well, so at least I kind of slept this off. I still have a horrible aftertaste in my mouth, which happens to me. No matter how much I do mouthwash, you know, I have the water flosser, I have a floss, I have everything. No matter what I do, I still have that horrible taste. The only thing that's getting me through it is lemonade from M&S. I'll show you which one, hold on. Let me just get ready and then I'll show you which one's really helping, because if anyone else is going through this, try lemonade if you've tried everything else. Amma has been here and she's really been looking after me, buying me all the lemonades, olives, all the foods that I can have. The steroids should kick in now. Hopefully I'll get my appetite back and I eat a bit more, because this always happens to me, by the way. The first few days I'm just like, oh, I don't want food, I don't want food. But because I'm taking medication, I need to eat something. So I've just been kind of snacking on like bland foods. But I always tell myself this is the hard bit and then I'll get back to being normal, and then this happens again, I have treatment. It's the same, you know, with the vomiting, nausea, feeling yucky. So that's the kind of update after the third lot of treatment. We're on the third cycle, which is incredible. I don't know how many cycles I'm having. I know I always get asked, how long is this clinical trial for? I'm not entirely sure. I need to have scans done as well, so that needs to be booked in. They said the scans will be 3 months later, so is it 3 months or earlier? It might even be earlier, just depends. I haven't been booked in yet, but when I do, obviously I'll take you all along with me, and hopefully we get good news and all this will be worth it in the end. Let me brush my hair as well. In regards to my hair, I am going to wash it today, because after Baxter comes off, I'm going to sort out my stoma bag, sort out my hair, and I'm kind of, since being to the hairdressers, and then getting my wig, I feel a lot more confident with my hair, in the sense that even if it all comes out, it's fine. It's not the end of the world. I'm still here, aren't I? And I've got the wig, so if I ever need to put on the wig, I can. The wig is hanging on my chair there. It gets moved around. I need to find a little spot for it, maybe get something to kind of protect it. I think they have some online, so I need to kind of do that. It's really good that I've got kind of a straightish one, because it really does match my kind of natural old hair, which I'm very happy with. So yeah, I also want to say thank you to all of you that have kind of supported me through this whole journey, but especially during this time, because I think so many of you can understand that feeling of when you lose your hair, or it's completely different. It's a different kind of feeling to kind of having a stoma bag or a pick or a port, you know, because those things you can kind of cover up, and then when you go outside no one looks at you. But when you've got a wig on, or if you don't have hair, you feel like, even if people aren't looking at you, you feel like, oh, are they looking at my hair? Is something wrong? You know, it's just one of those things. But there's so many people going through this, so it's not that I'm the only person, and I keep telling myself this is just part of the journey, and my hair will come back. It's all temporary, and we got this, you know, we really do. We really do. Every day I feel like, I think once we get the scan done and then the results, I think we can really hope, you know, just really hope that this journey might get a little bit easier, you know. The doctors have a lot of hope on this clinical trial as well. I have hope, the nurses have hope, so we just have to cross our fingers, pray all the time, and just, yeah. Rightio, what I'm going to do now is have a little snooze, and then the next video you see will be me going to have Baxter removed. Baxter is here. He's not ready to be removed now, you can see. Can you see that bump here, or down here? I want to say I've got a couple more hours, so I'm just going to sleep. So tired. So tired. I can't believe I can sleep all the time. It's like constant. Close my eyes and sleep. It's good that I can sleep. I'm so happy about that, because it just means I sleep through this tough part. I hope you're all doing really well and living your best life and doing things that make you super happy. I will see you in a few days for another video. My Instagram, Facebook and TikTok is Tiffany Thinks. Please subscribe and join my loving Tiffany Thinks family. You're all so incredible, and I'm so lucky to have all of you. Just to be here, to read your comments, to just give me support. You know, sometimes I feel like, I can't do this, and then I'll go on my comment sections and I'll hear all your stories, or all your family story or a friend's story, and it just gives me hope. And that's kind of what I need right now. I need that energy. I think that's exactly what I need right now, just to be optimistic about all of this and not to give up. That's it. Alright, see you later. Bye-bye. Sorry, I forgot to say, this is the lemonade that I was telling you about. I'm on my second bottle. I don't know what they put in here, but it really, really helps with that nausea feeling. Just wanted to say, show it, just in case someone else is going through something similar and you're wondering kind of how, what lemonade I was talking about earlier. So this is the one from M&S. I'm sure any still lemonade will help if you've got that nausea feeling, but you might try it, it might not work for you. But it's really helping me this time around with, like, I don't feel like I want to drink anything but this. Okay, bye.